Hey holiday heroes, it's me, Elizabeth Malinowski, and I am coming to you guys today to teach you just a little bit about planting a pollinator garden. So this morning, this garden that I'm here with, this is our little raised bed where we used to grow vegetables and things like that, and it's been neglected for a few years. This morning when I woke up, it was just a mess of grasses. It looked like we were growing hay in it, and my family and I spent the day clearing it out really quickly so that we could share with you guys how quick and simple it is to make a pollinator garden of your own for the season. So here guys, I'm sort of like sitting amongst all the dirt and the rocks and the things. Okay, pollinator garden, I gotta look at my notes. Well, first of all, I wanna say safety first, all right? So guys, tell me below, are you a gardener? Are you a gardener? I will tell you this, I used to do better than I do now. Homeschooling and, you know, the superhero gig, it gets to be a lot, but making time for the little ones, I think this is important. So the pollinator garden is really gonna be a big impact for the whole world. But because I am a superhero, I have to tell you, always start with safety first, especially if you're a gardener. Sometimes we can forget to put on our sunscreen, okay? Always a mineral sunscreen. Chemical sunscreens are no good for you, they're no good for our planet, but I wanna show you guys something because I do have darker skin and I get tanned really easily. What I don't want is to have like old lady hands when I'm not old yet, but it's hard for me to find a mineral sunscreen that blends in with my skin really good. So I just want to show you guys just a little bit goes a long way with the Norwex mineral sunscreen. And even when I'm tan like I am now, I'm going to be able, that was really enough for 2 hands, but to rub that in completely. And I have no chalky look or anything like that. So always safety first, protect yourself. All right guys, I'm going to give you the little pollinator garden how-to. First I want to say I chose to do this demo because do you guys know 22% of our pollinators are in danger of going extinct, like in the next few years? 22%, it's a fifth of our pollinators are in danger of completely going extinct. We are down in pollinators about 50% from the 1970s. And hold on, I had something else I wanted to say to you guys. We always have notes. Don't think that you couldn't be a hero too just because you have to memorize things, guys. Heroes have notes. It's okay. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, and monarchs. The monarchs are down by about 80%. So that's tough, guys. So starting a pollinator garden really starts with indigenous species. The best thing out there, especially if you want to honor your monarchs, is milkweed. I searched my neighborhood today for some milkweed pods and could not come up with any. But what you can do is when you find some milkweed in your neighborhood, when the pods are dried and brown, that's the right time to harvest them, and then you can plant them, and you'll have some milkweed in your garden as well. Milkweed really provides a stable environment for our monarch butterflies. When it comes to pollinator plants, our best plants that we can have are going to be single bloom plants. So I picked up some allium bulbs. I know allium grows up with that big single bloom, and I also got, here, hold on, let me show you guys. Oh, I'm trying to reach it. We got zinnias, I got some dill, and I got some sunflowers. Daisies are great, guys. You don't have to spend a lot on this. Just some indigenous plants, nothing exotic, nothing too crazy, nothing too expensive. It's simple. So like I said, this morning, this was like a giant stack of hay, and we just got it prepped, me and my husband and the kids this morning. Had actually a really lot of fun going to the store and picking out our flowers and just looking for the right things to put in here. And I'll tell you, it just looks so much better already. So I'm just gonna take my little allium bulbs here. Obviously I'm gonna plant them roots down. I already dug their little holes for them. And we're gonna get these guys in the ground. And it's the perfect time, you guys know, to plant bulbs, right? Because we're gonna see those come up in the spring. And I guess I needed one more hole, but that's okay. We're just gonna do a twofer here. Okay. And then, oh, I wanted my little rake. Let's see. Yeah, thanks, babe. Here. Oh, I can't reach. Okay, here we go. And then we're just gonna cover these guys up. And those are just gonna make perfect blooms this coming spring. And then in the meantime, you guys, because of course it is fall right now, you know, some things that we can pick up. The salvia, I actually chose the salvia because all of the bees in the whole garden center were buzzing around the salvia. So I was like, okay, that one's coming home with me. And guys, did you see what else I got? I got a bee hotel. Is that the cutest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? So bee hotels are important. And guys, they would be really easy and a fun project to make as just a family little, I mean, it would be super simple to make yourself. They're inexpensive to buy, but the bee hotel is great because lots of bees don't live in colonies. We have lots of solo bees that need a place to lay their eggs and complete their life cycle. The closer that place is to a food source, the better, because it just helps them be sure to have that completion of a life cycle. Another type of hotel for little our little buggy friends is a little stack of a wood pile there in your garden space. That gives lots of bugs a hotel opportunity for wintering over, laying eggs, and completing their life cycles as well. So, is my hair crazy? So, okay. The single bloom flowers, that's a big thing that I kept running across again and again. So like your zinnias that are going to come up and have one bloom, like the allium we just planted, like sunflowers. I made some little holes to plant some sunflowers. But here's what I really love about the dill and the zinnias. You can literally just sow these right in the soil. And I learned that usually these seeds will just go ahead and winter over because it is getting cooler outside. So we might have some volunteers shoot up this season and we'll see what happens, but most of these seeds are going to winter over and then be almost like a surprise in the spring, which I love. So I'm not going to go totally crazy with these because my husband wanted me to not go totally crazy, but I am just going to kind of, I mean, how much fun is this if you have kids and you're like, yeah, just fairy dust it around out here? Guys, I'll tell you, like I said, when I say really there was nothing here this morning, I mean, we put in the rocks, we did the whole thing just this morning. It's just such a fun project and helping the kids understand why our pollinators are so important. And these plants are even so important. You know, they provide us with cleaner air and all that. Oh, and I didn't say, guys, our pollinators, the top 2 reasons we are seeing pollinators disappear is habitat loss and then, of course, just like the chemical pesticides that we see used. So here's another thing. Guys, if you can see, I bought seeds today that were non-GMO seeds. All of the seeds I bought were non-GMO. So that is important. I wrote it down. Don't judge me. It's important because it provides healthier soil in growing areas where we're growing these seeds. So if you're like, Elizabeth, we're not going to eat these, why do they need to be non-GMO? It's not about that. It's about not spraying pesticides on our growing areas anywhere in the world because we are just depreciating the soil so much when we do that. And spreading chemicals everywhere. And actually, guys, did you know that if you have your lawn professionally treated, you know, with like a chemical treatment, that your dog's risk of cancer goes up 70%. So the type of pesticides that we use to kill weeds are really, really poisonous to people, pets, planet, and pollinators, okay? We're gonna call it the 4 Ps. I made that up right now. Okay, so, okay, I'm checking my notes one more time. I know that that's a lot of times I check my notes, but, okay, and then we're gonna plant our sunflowers, and then, guys, oh, one other reminder. For pollinators, guys, I know that people like to break their leaves and bag them up. We don't do that here at my home. If you could see the rest of my yard behind you, you'd see lots of leaves like this all over the yard. Am I saying that we'll leave them all year? No, we'll mow over them a bit. And when we do rake them up, we'll probably put them right here in the garden. Leaves are a perfect home over the winter for all of those little cocoons that are gonna become moths and butterflies in the spring next year. So, all right, I'm gonna walk you guys over here. Oh, I'm standing on my cape. Oh, be careful. Okay, walking you guys over here, and we're gonna plant some sunflowers together because that's just really fun. All right, look, I put my little holes in for my sunflowers. Again, these guys will winter over, and we will have some surprise sunflowers in the springtime, which I think is gonna be really, really fun. I had another hole here, but I think maybe my husband raked it over. It's okay, we're just gonna put him there. Gonna put all of this in here. Okay guys, so anyway, what I would really love is to see all of you guys do this project in a small space in your yard this weekend. At the end of the weekend, we're gonna have a post where you can post your results. I'm telling you, my family had so much fun doing this today. We created just the cutest little garden in the world. And I just want to say, this is a great way to be a hero for people, pets, planet, and pollinators this season. Thanks, heroes. I'll see you soon. Bye.